Thank you for showing up for 5 ways to boost your credit before Christmas. I know that you are ready to get some good credit, so I'm going to start off right with number 1, okay? So the first thing, and if you follow me or if you've been connected to me first, the main thing that I'm going to require is that you sit some time and take some time with how you made the money mistake in the first place, right? What went on in your life? So number 1, when it comes to boosting your credit score, is just spending some time with yourself, whether it's 5 minutes or 50 minutes, to figure out what caused this. What actually created this credit deficit? Was it connected to a relationship that just went bad? Was it connected to a death? Was it connected to divorce? Is every time that it's time for me to go school shopping for my children, I just get into a whole lot of debt? Or is this debt from last Christmas? Whatever the causation is, once you have the conversation with yourself, you will begin to correct it, okay? So you'll have the cause, and now you can create a correction. That's thing number 1, okay? Now that you got some cause, right, we can move on to number 2. We can say it's time to confront my credit. I no longer want it to be a thought in the back of my mind. I'm no longer going to be thinking maybe my score is 500, maybe it's 300, because I actually sat down and I pulled my credit. There's 2 ways you can do that. 1, you can go on freeannualcreditreport.com and then you can get access to your credit. The only backlash to that is while they'll send you your credit report in the mail for free, it will not include your scores. You're going to need your scores so that you have some level of measurement to know what it is that you need to do to get to the next credit level, okay? Once you confront it, you'll be able to see your score. You'll know if you're at 300, and the closer you are to 300, you know the more work you got to do, because that's an indicator of poor credit. The closer you are to 850, you know that you don't have as much work to do, because the closer you are to 850, the better off you are when it comes to negotiating when you're borrowing money, okay? So we got number 1, figuring out what caused this in the first place. Number 2, confronting it so you actually know what's on your credit. And then thing number 3, you're going to create a goal, right? We're not just going to be thinking in our mind, I'm going to change my credit score, because we know that you probably wrote that down somewhere or had that thought sometime last year. But this year it's going to be different, because we're going to create a goal, not a wish, because this goal is going to be attached to a deadline. You're going to look at your credit report, whether you have a 520 or if you have a 620, and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to boost my credit score by 30 points by January 31st. Or I'm going to boost my credit score by 50 points by February the 1st, okay? So this way, you actually have a tangible, measurable goal. So number 1, looking at the cause. Number 2, you're going to go ahead and confront it. Number 3, you're going to create a goal. Number 4, because I'm a small win girl all day, every day. If I'm thinking in my mind, I need to shave off 15 pounds, the first thing I'm gonna do is figure out how I'm gonna get rid of 5 inches. What do I have to do with 5 inches? Because when you think about an elephant, right? If you want a whole elephant, you're not going to just say, I'm going to eat the whole elephant, right? You're going to start at some place. I'm not going to start at his butt. I'm going to start at his ear, right? You're going to start at a place where you can just gradually get into this thing. And that's the same thing you're going to do when it comes to your credit. So you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to call one of your creditors, and you're going to figure out, if I sent you $200 in the next 2 weeks, would you be willing to get rid of this debt? You can even figure out, hey, let me get on a payment plan because I haven't paid you in 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 24 months, but now I'm in a better position. Let's go ahead and set up some type of payment plan. So you're going to make a call. You're going to actually do something to change your credit situation. All right? And then if you make it to thing number 5, right? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to clear a debt. You're going to pick one of them, whether they're $25 or $250, and you're going to get rid of it. So you no longer think about it anymore, and it's going to boost your money momentum, because you're going to feel like, you know what? If I did it once, I can discipline myself and do it again. All right. So those are 5 ways that you can begin to boost your credit before Christmas. And if you're looking at that list and you're kind of feeling like, I can do this, but I need a little bit of accountability. Or if you're looking at that list and you're thinking, I can do this, but I don't understand how to really pull my credit and what it's really saying about me. You can actually take advantage of the opportunity to get a credit report analysis. That's where I will meet with you for 30 full minutes to figure out what's really dragging your score down and help you create a actual customized plan to figure out what you need to do to boost your credit score before Christmas. If nothing else, I pray that you feel a whole lot richer, because every time I connect with you, I do. See you next time.